ישראמן 2018, תחרות איש הברזל הסתיימה באילת. קודם כל נערכה באילת ביום שישי האחרון, לפני שהיא הסתיימה.
כן,
כי זה לקח
זה הכרונולוגיה.
ואנחנו רוצים לומר בוקר טוב למנצח התחרות, שראם. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Israel.
Thank you very much.
How do you like it here?
I love it. It's the first time for me, but yeah, if someone now would ask me where to go on vacation within 4-hour flight, I would say skip that Canary Islands or Mallorca.
Come to Israel. Go to a lot.
No, you know, I'm interested in the rest of Israel as well, but I'm very like a nature-loving person, and having the Negev desert above Eilat starting. You know, I'm not a fan of the big hotels there, but having the nature around, that's mind-blowing for me.
It's not like Germany.
You know, it's different, but in my point of view or for my taste, I like the Negev desert more than a pine wood, because it has something really, really special. But I mean, you will find some who more prefer Norway, but I'm stoked about Israel, and especially the people. You know, people make a country, and I had like really rarely contact to people from Israel before, but meeting so many nice people, I could not say I met one. I felt offended in some way. They are all so polite and nice, and
we also have a pine wood in Israel, small.
So I got it everything. So I got everything
תשעה
here.
מנצח ישראמן 2018, אומר שמצא את ישראל כמקום מאוד מאוד חביב, מעדיף את חופשתו הבאה לבלות כאן מאשר באיים הקנריים.
זו בחירה יפה.
It's the right choice that you prefer Israel above the Canarian island. After you finish the Ironman triathlete competition in Eilat, you said that it's the first time that you needed more than 9 hours to...
No,
It's because of the wind, because of what?
I think in 17 years of triathlon racing all over the world, I have to say Eilat is one of the most epic races I ever did, but Eilat is by far the toughest races, and the swim is quick, but on the bike you got a lot of altitude meters, so you have nearly 3,500 meters of climb. But what is special that the last 1,000 meters of altitude you're not going back again, so you climb up more than you downhill, which makes it of course slower, because the time you're losing uphill, normally you get back in downhilling fast, but the last 1,000 altitude meters here you don't going down again, and you change to the run top of the mountain, and that makes it hard again. You would think, well, that's awesome because you can run downhill and that's quicker, but it's not a 10K run or something, it's a marathon. And the downhill running is killing the quadriceps, it's killing the legs. So in Eilat, it feels like going in the last 30K. Normally it starts to hurt like 10K before finish, but here it hurts 10K after start running. So you arrive at the coast and your legs are already fried.
But isn't there something more unique in winning a race like this?
It is.
Such a challenge.
It is unbelievable, and I can just recommend to everyone doing triathlon, and there are so many in the world, that Eilat is a race to go, because it's just an unbelievable experience in the nature, with the nature, and with yourself. But for me it was new, because normally I just eat half of the food I did in this race, because it's just so challenging. And another athlete luckily gave me, like an amateur athlete, I was passing him and he offered me a date, you know. Normally I would never eat, and not a date, and I was so happy to have this date because it kept me going.
You prefer the swimming, the biking, the cycling, the running?
Cycling and running. I'm from cycling. I'm a former cyclist, and I still train with a lot of the top-ranked professional cyclists in the world. And so cycling and running are my favorites. But meanwhile, I really start to like the swim as well.
So you like it all, actually?
Yeah, and that's a good situation if you can say that you like nearly everything in your job. I think 99% of the world population.
What does it mean, a professional triathlete Ironman?
It means 30-hour training per week on average. It means something like this today, where you have days where you thought you got holiday, but then you're flying to a city at 5 o'clock in the morning, to go back at noon to another city, to fly back home to Germany. So I'll be at home for 1 day tomorrow, and for Wednesday I fly to Munich to represent a sponsor, Israeli company, Milestone, that's like a running gadget. They are from Israel, and I represent them on an expo. So that's basically, as a triathlon professional, you need to do your marketing. You need.
When you say professional, it's a full-time job?
It is a full-time job. I never count the hours, but I do my first training at 6 in the morning, and I type my last email 12 at night. So it's, I'm not complaining, but it's really like, it's, you know, I'm managing myself, I'm coaching myself. So at the end, my job includes 3 or 4 jobs, and I got 2 kids and a wife, so I can't.
That's 5 more jobs.
No, I love it. You know, I love it, but I don't like boredom, so I'm happy with it.
And
Talked about your wife and your two child. You lost one of your childs.
Yeah, I would not have.
In a tragic way.
Yeah, I lost my firstborn son in an accident, and it's today. It's the 29th January 2016. So today, 2 years ago, my son passed away.
And this is one of the reasons that you became a triathlete.
No, I've been triathlon professional before, and I continued because I just tried to maintain the life we had before for my younger son Theo. But
you feel it's changed you as a person, as an athlete, this tragedy?
You know, the athlete thing it made me better as an athlete, but I don't care about being a better athlete. I would, you know, losing your kid is harder than anything in the world. So I would have changed my own life. I would love to die instead of my son. So that's a different story. But of course, as a human, it changes you 100%, because if you become father, your personality is linked to your kid, because a kid is someone you love more than yourself, and you would exchange your life for. So losing a kid is also losing your own personality. So you have to redefine. I have to create a new person, because I'm not the person I used to be before. That's a fact.
How much did the sport help you in that?
A lot, because I have so much mental pain. My soul hurts so much that every time I have physical pain, it's a bit easier to cope with the mental pain. It helps a lot, and it helps to meet people you like, go to places like Israel where you meet other people, maybe understanding the world a little bit better. It just helped to travel. And you know, for my family and for my remaining parts of the family, I can't imagine to have another job, because I'm the only father dropping my son at the nursery, picking up my son at the nursery, because just I'm flexible in my work, and I can, you know, I have a lot more family time.
We'll translate real quick what you said. מדבר על הטרגדיה שלו.
Sorry, next time I come, my Hebrew will be much better.
We hope so. We hope so.
100%.
איבד את בנו לפני שנתיים בתאונה בגן הילדים. בנו נחנק למוות, ומדבר על איך זה שינה אותו כאדם. כמובן טרגדיה גדולה. הוא אומר, זה לא משהו שאתה באמת יכול להתגבר אליו. הנשמה שלו כואבת עד עכשיו, כך מגדיר את זה. אבל דווקא בענף הספורט, הכאב הפיזי מתגמד לעומת הכאב הנפשי ותעצומות הנפש, וכמה שהוא צריך להמשיך הלאה לילדיו שנותרו, משפיע עליו.
We're gonna see you next year in the Israman?
100%.
Do you know what Till is in Hebrew?
Yeah, and I love it, because finally I got a good meaning for my name, you know. I feel when I'm racing, I feel like a missile, and I'm happy that this is my name in Hebrew. I love it.
Okay.
So Till in Germany?
There is no real meaning. And
just the name.
And so I love it that my name has a meaning which I really feel happy with. So
Till שראם.
I love it.
Have a nice flight home.
Thank you very much.
And I hope to see you next year.
Yeah, and thank you to all the people from Israel. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
תודה רבה.
תודה רבה.
ממשיכים לאחר הודעה הבאה.